Hello friends, welcome once again to Rick's Garage. This is going to be a very short video. I've been working on this Nissan this week. I've already replaced the ball joint on the other side of the car. Now I've turned my attention to this side. I'm going to be replacing this drive axle and I've got to put the control arm back in, but that's not what this video is about. I have to replace this tie rod end, it's loose. This video is about accurately measuring an outer tie rod end. Now the practice I see most people doing when they're changing these is counting turns. I don't like that, I hate that. When you're counting turns, you're assuming that the replacement tie rod end is absolutely identical to the original tie rod end, and that's seldom the case. Yes, you can get it somewhat close. You are supposed to have the front end realigned anytime you change one of these, but I like to get it as close as I possibly can. These days I'm retired. I only work on friends and family's cars at this time. This is my niece's car. She's a single mother. She doesn't have a lot of money, so I'm trying to help her out. Now, in an effort to save her some money, I'm going to accurately measure this tie rod so she will not immediately have to have the front end aligned. She's going to be needing tires on this car at some point fairly soon. A lot of the big box tire stores offer a free front end alignment when you purchase tires from them, so I'm hoping that she'll take advantage of that. That's why I want to get this close enough so she doesn't have to align it right away. She can wait till she replaces these front tires. So the first thing you want to do is find a good place to actually take your measurement from. Now you don't want to take a measurement from this end here because this thing moves around and you don't know exactly what position it's going to be in when you measure it, and also when you go to put the new one in. It could be this way, it could be that way, so this side is not a good place to actually take your measurement from. So what I do is I turn the tie rod over and I try to find dead center on the back side of the tie rod. Now you'll notice I put a little white dot there. So what I did is I took the dial caliper, I measured the diameter here, and then I set it to half of the diameter and I scribed a little line right in the center. So this is extremely close as far as to what the dead center is of that tie rod end. Now on the other end, I clamped a vice grip just above where it starts to thread. And that's going to be my constant to measure from. So now, all I have to do is take a precision scale off of a precision square, butt it up against the vice grip, and then I can get an accurate measurement to that little mark that I scribed. And in this case, it's 8 inches and 19/32. So now I can go ahead and remove this tie rod. So what I've done to the new tie rod is I've put some what's called bluing on it, or Dykem, and I use the dial calipers to put a little scribe dead center of the back side of the new tie rod. And I'll use that same scale to reset this tie rod to that exact dimension I got when I measured the old tie rod. Okay friends, the new tie rod has been installed. I've got it, you can't see it, but I've got it exactly on that mark. That's got to be incredibly close, and I'd be very surprised if it was not so close that she could drive it for a while. So once again, I want to thank you for watching Rick's Garage, and hopefully we'll see you very soon.